The Modern Warfare 2 beta starts this Friday, so we're going to be able to play Modern Warfare 2 this week, and that's only on PlayStation. Obviously, if you're on other platforms, it'll be next weekend. And then we have COD Next on Thursday, where they're promising to show off loads of stuff about the new game, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Now, on their social media and on their blog, they've actually given us quite a bit more information today, with some really interesting stuff that I don't know if they intended to reveal quite as much as they have. So, first of all, they talked about some rewards, and we'll get into this a little bit more in a bit. But while the stuff itself, is kind of cool, it looks kind of interesting, it actually reveals quite a lot about the sort of cosmetics we can expect in Modern Warfare 2, what things are staying and what things are going to be a little bit different. Now, on the blog, they talk about Call of Duty Next is going to be spectacular, of course they're going to say that. Key innovations across the franchise will be announced by developers and guest speakers from multiple Call of Duty studios. That's kind of interesting, because as far as we know, the new Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 are both being made by Infinity Ward, so it'll be interesting to see which other studios are talking about stuff. So is Raven going to have something to show? What about High Moon Studios, who worked on Fortune's Keep, or Beanox, who work on the Call of Duty PC ports, but have also done a lot of the events for Warzone? Or maybe even Treyarch, like, are they going to show something? I still keep thinking maybe we'll get something announced for zombies, but we'll see what's going on with that. It says more than 150 of your favourite streamers will be in attendance. Sadly, not this one, but I will be streaming Warzone this week when everyone else is going to be travelling to LA, so come watch my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/geekypastimes and you'll be able to see me streaming. And then it says key details about Modern Warfare 2 Open Beta will be shared, as well as redacted information. So this is the first super interesting thing. What's that redacted information? I kind of think there's going to be more to this beta than we think. I don't think this is just going to be a multiplayer beta in terms of 6v6. Maybe we'll get something else. Obviously, I'm being super hopeful that maybe we'll get the Warzone 2 beta, but I don't think so for this weekend. But maybe we'll get some extra modes, or maybe there'll be a bit of Spec Ops in it, or maybe we'll get a campaign mission, something like that. I think we could get a little bit more than just 6v6. Even if it's just gunfight, I'd be excited. And then it says, and additional surprises. It's also interesting the games it talks about are Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, the next Call of Duty Warzone. They keep insisting on not calling this Warzone 2, so I feel like the name they're purposefully keeping under wraps for this. And Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. The Twitter account for that has just launched, so I would follow that just in case they start doing early tests or something like that. And it says the broadcast kicks off Thursday, September 15th at 9:30 PT. So then we've got a nice banner for it and everything like that. It says you can watch it on the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel, or obviously there's going to be loads of streamers. I know Broken Machine's going to be streaming it, Westy's going to be streaming it, Benny Central's going to be streaming it. You're going to have loads of choices of who you want to watch that with. And then it says in the open beta, we've got the early download timing and some sort talking about rewards. So first of all, it says PlayStation owners can download the beta early starting on Wednesday, September 14th. So the beta's not live till Friday, but you can download it from Wednesday. So it's well worth making sure you do that so you'll be ready to go on Friday. It's really cool that PlayStation gets those kind of pre-downloads even for stuff like this. It says early download is for pre-order players on PlayStation 4 or 5 only. So that means if you're using a code, you probably won't be able to pre-order it, which kind of sucks. And then it's just showing these key dates that we've seen before. The September 16th, 17th, early access for PlayStation. 18th to the 20th, so the rest of the weekend is everyone on PlayStation can play it. You don't need to have a code or pre-order or anything. And then it says weekend 2. It's going to be September 22nd, 23rd, early access for Xbox and PC, but on PlayStation it'll be open. And then 24th, 26th, it'll be open for everyone. Now this weekend 1 and weekend 2 thing, even though there's actually only like one day when it isn't running, is quite important because that changes the rewards. So it says you're going to be able to access the biggest collection of free beta rewards ever in Call of Duty history. There's going to be 10 different reward items, including 2 blueprints and an operator skin that can be earned across the beta weekends. The items can be used in the beta as soon as you unlock them, and more on that later because that is super important for one of the beta rewards, and they are only available to unlock during the beta itself. Don't miss out. These special beta rewards, available only if you earn them during the open beta, will then become available at the launch of Modern Warfare 2 on October 28th. Beta rewards will also be available in the next Call of Duty Warzone releasing later this year. Also, super important, I'm not sure if this means all of the rewards will be available during Warzone when Warzone 2 comes out, but if it is, that's quite a big deal, and I'll show you why in a second. So these are the things you can unlock, and I'll talk through each one and just explain why they're interesting, and we're kind of building up to the most interesting thing. So first of all, animated emblems. So animated emblems are coming back, no big surprise. A charm, buckle up, with like a crash test dummies in there. I think that's interesting because the whole buckle up thing, they've spoken a lot about vehicles and shown it a little bit in some of the trailers already. The idea there's going to be loads of new vehicle interactions, you can like jump on vehicles, bits of the vehicles can fall off and stuff. I'm wondering if there's going to be something where if like you crash really hard you can get thrown out of things or something. Maybe that's just me speculating. Animated player card, fine. Calling cards coming back, kind of interesting. It says player card instead of calling card, not sure if that matters. Then it says sticker, so stickers are coming back. I don't really care about stickers, I think they just bloat the battle pass, but whatever, that's coming back. Then the first really interesting thing, a weapon blueprint. Now this is interesting because if you look at the pre-order bonuses for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it talks about a weapon vault, and it's the idea that you get this sort of skin like a blueprint, but it will apply to every single attachment. So it actually shows in one of the images loads of different attachments having the same kind of blueprint effect on it, which is really cool because normally at the moment you can kind of ruin the look of a blueprint by equipping the wrong attachments. This makes me think that's going to be a special thing, that vaults are going to be something really, really special, probably really expensive, and blueprints are coming back as the norm, that maybe you won't be able to change the attachments and still have them look the same way. I'd love to be wrong, maybe this is just what they're calling vaults now, maybe they're getting rid of that whole vault idea, but yeah, at the moment it seems a bit like you're going to have vaults and then you're going to have blueprints. Then you've got an operator skin, fine, it's just a skin, it's not like a whole new operator, it's just called Collision. It doesn't look like a character, so I'm assuming it'll be a skin for like the default one, the Milsim one. Then you've got this thing that says a vinyl. Now this is interesting because you've got a sticker over here, then a vinyl over there, no competition, which is unlocked at level 19. So I'm wondering if that's something, maybe it'll be like stickers but for vehicles maybe? I've got no idea. Let me know in the comments if you know what this will be, a vinyl. I think maybe you'll be putting this on vehicles and they're going to make a much bigger deal of vehicles in this game. Then you've got another sticker, so again I think these go on guns. Then you've got the most interesting thing, I think. There is a blueprint at level 30, but let's focus on this. The vehicle skin Florit unlocked at level 26. That's super interesting because that's like an armored vehicle, that's an APC. Now first of all, they said as soon as you earn them in the beta you can equip them. That means in the beta we're getting some sort of vehicle warfare, we're getting something maybe like ground war, maybe something big like that, like combined arms or whatever. But we're definitely getting vehicles, and the vehicles aren't just things like, you know, little jeeps and bikes and stuff to get you around quicker. That thing's like not quite a tank, but it's an armored vehicle. It's like an APC, so that's quite a big deal. This is going to be a bit more like, you know, sort of battlefield size maps, I think, for some of the maps in this beta, so that's absolutely awesome. Also interesting is that they talk about these rewards being available in Warzone. Does that mean we're going to have an APC in Warzone? Obviously, immediately that makes me think, oh my god, this is going to be horrendously overpowered. But maybe not, you know, rocket launchers and things like that, maybe some gadgets and stuff can deal with it. There's ways to balance stuff around it, but it's going to be a lot of fun having something that different. This could be like the first real sign of what's going to be different in the gameplay for Warzone, the fact that we're going to have armored vehicles in it. So that's everything. That sounds super exciting. The idea we're going to have armored vehicles in a beta, so we're going to have some really, really big modes. The fact that they're talking about this redacted thing, it sounds like there's loads of cool stuff hidden away in this blog post. I'm super excited about this. Of course, whenever we find out more stuff about what's included in the beta and all of the news from Call of Duty Next and all of the stuff from the actual beta launch, I'm going to be posting it right here. I'll be streaming the beta absolutely loads over the next 2 weekends and really over the week because it goes over most of the week. I'll be playing it so much, so make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.